All right. So since this is the our first episode of December, so we're gonna try to keep this like a Christmas theme, and I like that. We're gonna start off with the Nightmare Before Christmas. You know why?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
So you know what's so funny, right? So I start watching this movie with my wife and my boys. Right off the bat, they sing about Halloween, and
No,
then
here's the question now. That after we started watching this, I wanted
have,
to ask.
have you seen this before?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's all it came out.
I have not seen this ever.
Oh, this is the first time you've seen this. I can't
This
believe that.
this is the first time for me to watch this
Oh
like
man, I love
totally.
this movie. I love the soundtrack. I got the soundtrack. I love Danny Elfman.
Yeah,
That's why I
because
got the
I
soundtrack.
noticed that all the songs and were written by Danny Elfman.
Yeah, this is the Danny Elfman creation.
Yes.
I mean, I even got they put out a remix album, well, another album where they had like other artists sing all the songs from the movie,
Oh,
like
really?
Korn, Marilyn Manson.
Oh, I
You
rather
know,
listen to that.
oh, it's amazing, dude. You should
W-
hear this one.
Really? Oh, I
Oh
gotta look
yeah,
at check that
and
on
some of it's
Spotify.
rock, and some of it's just like I mean, it's got all kinds of. I think it's Shiny New Guns. Man, it's just amazing. Some of the songs are there, and they're even some of the songs are even darker.
So this is probably the
But
shortest
here,
movie we ever review on here because it's only like an
is it?
hour and 20 something minutes. The
Okay, it's
runtime
probably
is, let me
close.
double
Probably
check,
close. But here's the question I would ask when I started watching it again.
76 minutes. Yeah, it's not a long movie.
When I started watching it again, I was like, "Is this actually a Christmas movie or is this a Halloween movie?" We're just a little confused.
So it's in between, right? Because what happens when I saw this is like,
Oh, so it's Thanksgiving. Okay, cool.
yeah, so they completely skip Thanksgiving because right off the bat, right, they sing about Halloween, the contest, like the scares is all
Yeah,
obviously
it
Jack
starts off in
Skellington.
Halloween. So
And then like what happens is that Jack found this like joyous occasion of Christmas and he wanna take it for himself.
yeah, but
And then
yeah. The neat thing is he leaves Halloween Town and goes to Christmas Town,
yes.
which is funny because when he shows up, there's this place where he shows up because he's depressed, which I don't blame. I don't know who's depressed on Halloween, but I get it when you're depressed around Christmas time. But anyhow, so he walks off singing his awesome song. By the way, this is a musical, so I know you love
Yes.
it.
Oh, this is a huge musical. Yeah, it was like a song within a few minutes of apart from each scene. Yes.
Exactly. Pretty much the whole story is nothing but songs. My favorite song, though, by the way, is the Santa Claus. Let's kill the Santa Claus.
Yes. I like to call it Sandy Claws. Or yeah.
Yeah, the Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Well,
Sandy
they're
Claus.
trying to. I think they're trying to make that Satan connection.
Yeah, I think.
But anyways, he goes to that. Where it goes that deal where there's all those trees, and every
Yes.
one of them has a
It's
holiday.
a holiday, yeah. And, it's
So
really funny.
apparently,
My son recognized that, like, oh, these are like everyone is. Oh, that one is Easter. That one is
yeah. Well,
Thanksgiving. Yep.
that's the greatest thing about the movie. I mean, it's for kids
Yes. Rated
and
G.
adults too. Yeah, it's adults, kids. I mean, because there's not that many now. There's
No,
not too
because
many
this.
movies you could just sit there and watch with your kids.
No, because this came out in '93, so it was a while back,
Yeah, it's been a while.
and
But
it's
yeah, I mean,
Disney. Tim
but here's the
Burton.
funny thing though: is every time I see stores put out their Halloween decorations, it's usually always Nightmare Before Christmas. But when they go do the Christmas decorations, there's never any Halloween. I meant, yeah, the Nightmare Before Christmas decoration.
So, what makes a Christmas movie a Christmas movie?
Well,
Or what
first it's
makes a
got to have
movie
a
a
little.
Christmas
First,
movie?
it's got to have a little bit of Die Hard in it. I don't know. I actually don't. Well, that's the thing. What does? I've assumed as soon as you put Christmas anything in it. I guess
So,
if you say
does it
ho
have to
ho
happen
ho,
during Christmas time? Because this one
I
happened
wouldn't think.
Christmas time, right?
No, I
No,
can't.
this one did.
Was this released during Christmas time?
I don't know about the release during Christmas time, but I'm talking about the movie setting. It's during Christmas time,
Part of the movie setting is
right?
during Christmas,
Because
but
like he
it's also
took,
got a lot of Halloween in it
yeah, because
too.
it was it was
I'm
Christmas
gonna say
Eve.
I'm gonna say it's Christmas since well, it starts off at Halloween though. The very beginning of the movie
Yes,
is during Halloween,
yeah, and
but
then they took the time to prepare, and by the time
yeah,
they finished, it's I
it's
guess four
Christmas.
months,
So I'm gonna think it is.
three
I think
months,
it's just they just took the Christmas characters, wanted to celebrate Christmas.
and like
Because at the end of the movie, it does
this
end with the Christmas.
this movie was very successful. It was like 20 something million, right? Because it's just claymation, but it made like
Yeah,
94 million at the box office.
yeah, it's something else. 'Cause, I mean, I think it was. I can't remember anything like it at this time.
there's nothing like it to this day.
I mean, there's. Oh, you sure? There's. I think like isn't
That
like
I
something in the
seen.
Giant Peach? Yeah. So I think there's something in the Giant Peach and Frankenweenie and all those are the same.
Oh, okay, because I never seen those. So when I watched this movie, right, Heather thought it was Johnny Depp is in it. I'm like, I think you think about The Corpse's Bride. That's a totally different movie.
Oh yeah, that's just like it too.
Like, that's a totally different movie. So it was like Johnny Depp. Like, I don't think Johnny Depp's in this one.
No, that's not Johnny Depp. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Johnny Depp probably wanted to be in it. I'm thinking after he saw that, it's like, oh my god, why?
Yeah,
did
I
he
missed
call
out.
me?
You know. Well, we were trying to keep the budget at 24 million.
Yeah, and you would have that would have been 50 million right there just for you.
So what you liked so much about this movie? That was one of the things I want to ask you.
I don't know. Oh wait, I mean, I know what got me to go watch it. The trailer, when the trailer shows it, it shows all those kids. It's like, hey, I forgot what the name of the kid. What did you get for Christmas? He pulls out that shrunken head.
Yes.
I love that.
Those
Plus
three
Oogie
kids,
Boogie.
yeah.
Plus Oogie Boogie. I like Oogie Boogie.
Oh, Oogie Boogie. I guess he was the main villain of this thing.
Yeah, he was the main villain. Well, yeah, he was the villain because he locked up Santa Claus. Come on, dude.
Well, because the three kids kidnapped him.
Well,
Remember?
they had to get Santa Claus out of the way so Jack could do his thing.
Yeah, so Jack can do his thing. I
mean,
don't like that.
It was just interesting. I like Halloween. That's the thing.
It's like, yeah, it just these two holidays mixed into one, right? I had never seen anything where, like, I know a lot of people usually do Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I guess
but
my
like,
favorite thing, the best thing about it is the Danny Elfman music.
Yeah, Danny Elfman music.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of got a,
It got his, like, the specific
Tim
tune
Burton.
sound to it. Yes, Tim
yeah,
Burton, Danny Elfman. theme.
Oh yeah, it's got the very Danny Elfman. I mean, even though the funny thing is, I think they changed a lot of stuff for Danny Elfman. He got a little upset about it.
Like, to make it not as dark, is that
Some
why?
of the music. But the thing is, if you get the soundtrack I told you about, they played Danny Elfman's original song on it.
Oh.
Because there's a song he made. The song "This Is Halloween."
Yes.
He wrote the whole song, and that's how he sold the movie.
Oh.
It's basically, I got a movie, and they're like, so you got a script? He goes, no, I got a song. Here it is.
Wow.
And then they're like, okay, now you got a movie now.
And then Tim Burton took it on.
Yeah.
They totally made this there. This is super original. Well, when I read the Wikipedia, right, they said it was based on something called Poem. Based on Poem by Tim. Oh, so Tim Burton wrote it anyway. It doesn't matter. He wrote whatever it's based on, and then they combined.
Yeah, they wrote it, but they had a song to begin with.
Yes. Well, it won Academy nominated for Academy Award for Best Visual Effects. A first for an animated film.
Plus, you could see stuff like from Beetlejuice, that influences from Beetlejuice in there. You know, especially the little thing they walk on, it waves out.
And Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah,
like the place that Jack Skellington lives in is like very Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, it's it's a castle.
Yes, it's a castle.
I mean, who wouldn't want to live in a castle? I'd live in a castle.
Should we talk about putting Kevin Feige in a castle? Like, why would we come up with that if we don't want to live in a castle?
Kevin Feige's gonna have to find another castle because I want one.
So who was the female? The voice? I mean, like, you know what? I don't think I recognize anybody's voices in this movie. Just probably regular voice actors, right?
Yeah, I didn't recognize.
I did like the Dr. Frankenstein kind of person.
Oh yeah, the little doctor guy.
Yeah,
that had Sally. He's like, hey, I own you. I made you.
She kept poisoning. Well, I guess poisoning him. You know, to go to sleep.
No, she kept poisoning him. I mean, poison has a different context in Halloween Town. I mean, if you're already dead, how's it gonna kill you?
That's why I figured too. You know.
I know. Yeah. I mean, come on. It's like wanting to dig somebody up to kill them. I mean, what are you gonna do?
It's like her character's very much modeled after Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's creation.
Yeah, I would say she's along that vein, but she's way different from the Frankenstein monster. Frankenstein monster's misunderstood and people born
misunderstood, and she's when you say misunderstood,
she's nothing like Frankenstein's bride.
No, she's not.
Basically, he built her, and I mean, I guess the deal is, hey, it's like some guy owns some girl, but she's not in love with him. She's in love with Jack.
Jack, yes, and she's the only one that's kind of like, I guess, not evil. She's not like everybody else in this town. Yeah, she has a heart, I guess.
I guess she has. She's got a brain. According to Santa Claus tells you next time you have an idea, you listen to her. She's the only one that makes any sense here.
Because she's the one that I guess doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Jack is like, you know what? I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna do whatever I think is right.
It's
And
like,
I
well, that's the
like
thing. Jack's like, oh, I'm bored with Halloween Town, so I'm just gonna go over there and take Christmas
and take
Town.
over. Like the theme of
Yeah,
this didn't. I didn't think it was gonna turn out this way. He's like, you know what? That's not the right thing to do. Let me step back. Like, let me step out of my shell, right? To take this over, and I'm like, oh, this is not for me at all. I completely messed this up.
yeah, oh yeah. At the very end, he's like, yeah, I really messed this up. And he decides he can't fix it, but Santa Claus, knows magic.
Yes,
Fixes
he fixed everything else.
because it's Santa Claus's thing. Don't mess with Santa Claus. Because I like it when he tells the story. He goes, "Yeah, I went to this town called Christmas Town."
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you about it. He tells everybody about it. Everybody thinks it's all scary. And he goes, then there's this big evil master called Santa Claus. Of course, everybody's like all scared. He's got his face
Because he's
is
trying
all
to
red.
sell it.
Yeah, he's trying to sell it. It's like
That part was
if
really
you only
funny.
knew. If you only do.
They're like, well, I'm just gonna tell a little white lie and twist the details a little bit.
Yeah.
It was so funny, like, cause like everything they make the toys, right? And it's like, everything is creepy as hell.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's everything has got the Halloween.
The
taste
theme
to it.
Halloween mixed with
come on,
Christmas.
if you're gonna have Halloween, if you're gonna have a bunch of monsters make something, what are monsters gonna make? They're gonna make little doll monsters.
Yeah, but the doll monsters look like that scene from Toy Story, like in Sid's place. That's what it. That's the Halloween.
Yeah,
Because like this movie also mirror very much like Edward Scissorhands, like with the cops trying to catch Jack Skellington as Santa
Yeah.
Claus. They're trying to shoot him and stuff.
Well,
They're
they
trying to
shoot
shoot.
him down. Remember, they shot him down.
They shot it down in a G-rated movie. I was like, whoa, are they going to shoot it down? Like, yeah, they are.
Oh, come on, this is America. Shooting down stuff is not. It's a G-rated thing here.
We found the Santa imposter. That
Yeah,
can't
we
fly.
found yeah, with the skeleton reindeer.
Yes.
I mean, come on, you land on somebody's roof that you got a problem.
I did like that they kind of mirror Rudolph a little bit with his dog.
Oh yeah, his little dog.
Yep.
Was it Zero?
Zero, yes.
Yes.
What a great name for a dog. If I have seen this, I would have named one of my dogs Zero.
Oh, so there's really kind of a Zero dog there.
Yeah, Zero dog there, and it feels like that Zero is the only one that's kind of remind me of Casper, the friendly ghost. Like everyone is a physical being except the dog is
Yeah.
like this spiritual stuff.
Yeah. That's the funny thing. Yeah, it's Halloween. You only see one ghost. In the whole
Yes, there's only one ghost. and it's
Everything
the
else is a
dog.
boogie monster. Yeah, everything else is a monster. Because I couldn't figure out what the mayor's supposed to be. His
Yeah,
face is
'cause
regular.
he
His head
changes.
spins around, like some kind of toy. And then there's those people that sit out in front of Jack's house and sing music all day.
Yes.
So it's like what? And they got Sally, which can do magic.
Sally can do magic, right? I did like
she does something.
yeah.
There's witchcraft. Let's put it that way. Sally's a stitched together witch.
Yes, and the doctor guy, he actually going to make. He took out half of his brain just to create like a replica of himself. He's like,
Also,
now I
like,
finally have someone
there's a scene,
intelligent
remember
to
when
talk
he's
to.
thinking, he just opens it up, scratches his brain, and puts his hand back on.
He looks like a duck tree. Because the way that he's drawn, right, with that little like,
Yeah.
it's not a bill, but it's just his mouth.
I kind of thought that. I was like, is that Howard the Duck? Did he die finally? It's about time.
Did he die?
Who, Howard the Duck?
No, not Howard the Duck. The doctor. You said.
Well, he's a Frankenstein guy, so
Yeah.
He's not all alive.
No, is
You know,
anyone
the thing
alive?
is- No, not in Halloween Town. They're
Jack
not.
is the only thing that's different from this and like think maybe Before Christmas and Edward Scissorhands is like everyone looks up to Jack in Halloween Town.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's the star attraction because it
star
starts off with a pumpkin head because he's the Pumpkin King. We forget to point that out.
Oh, that's right, the Pumpkin
He
King.
is. He is the Pumpkin King. You know that guy that the Charlie Brown cartoons wait around for every night.
Yes, the
Actually,
great
I think it
compa
was-
Linus.
Yeah. Yeah. You know they're always saying that patch. This is it. This is it. This is.
The
So
great
that's the
pumpkin.
thing. You're supposed to watch Brown, and then if you can stand it. Well, it's long, okay.
Well, if you watch this, right, this is a very short movie.
And then you put this movie in next after you watch The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
The Great Pumpkin, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does give you gifts too, right? In the Great Pumpkin.
I don't know, but he puts on a pretty good show. He wears a pumpkin head and blows fire, and then he catches his body on fire and jumps to the fountain. I was like, that's a pretty good trick. But I mean, most dead people can do that. I'll just keep the fire away from the Frankenstein guy and Sally.
Yeah, I think that one of my favorite scenes was the beginning when you talk about this Halloween, the Pumpkin King, right? And I like it when he finds out about Christmas. What's this? What's this?
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
That's really good, right? Because
I like how he climbs through all the buildings like a spider.
Yes, that's very quick. Because that's why he's like long arms and legs that come into play.
It's like a spider.
I could see that as very Johnny Depp right there. But then I guess those voice actors can sing. Obviously, it's easier to hide them that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess this is just what those. I mean, we don't know who these people are.
We don't.
I haven't even bothered to look. I'm not going to. I'm sorry. Maybe we should give them credit for the great job they did.
It's Danny Elfman sings as Jack Skellington.
Oh,
it's Danny Elfman singing voice.
Oh well, then I love it. No, that's awesome.
Yes.
So the voice is the same, even though it does sound a little different on the soundtrack.
Yeah, he probably make it, his tune to make it more like G-rated for Disney, right? Like when he does it for the composition for the soundtrack, I'm going to use my real voice.
Yeah, well, he's like, I'm Danny.
Yeah, I'm Danny.
This is not Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I like we said before, I really like the song that he's trying to sell them on the Christmas idea to the bunch of Halloween people.
I mean, come on, how could you? I mean, after hearing that, I'd be like, yeah, I'm in.
But since this is
there's a funny thing. I wonder how this meeting went. He played the music, and then Tim Burton's like, so what's the story? He's like, well, I was thinking you'd write it.
I can lay you the background, right? But you write the songs, and we'll make a movie around it.
Yeah, I think he had a background. I think he had a story. But it sounds funny to go, oh, yeah, I thought you'd come up with it.
Well, it's a very simple story, right? Since this movie was so short, it's probably the simplest one.
Movie. Why wouldn't you make a simple story?
Yeah, it's like anybody can follow.
To make this complex. Yeah, you don't want this too complex. I mean, people are liable to lose. You want it simple. That way nobody will lose interest. You sit down, you watch it.
It's no Jingle All the Way, all right?
Thank God it's not. Man,
hey, at least Arnold has a Christmas movie, okay?
Too bad Arnold can't sing.
No, and that one wasn't a musical anyway.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't a musical. Nobody wants to hear Arnold sing Jingle All the Way.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh, okay,
I saw parts of it, and I'm still gonna knock it. I saw parts of it, and that's what made me not watch the whole movie.
Hey, Phil Hartman's in this movie, and Sinbad.
Oh, well, I like Phil Hartman and Sinbad.
Yeah, they're both in this movie.
I mean, there was a movie where they were both in, and they didn't have Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that movie was awesome.
Really? I can't remember.
I forgot what it was called, though.
Sinbad and Phil Hartman? I got
Brick House? Was it a brick house?
Sinbad.
Well, that's what he's saying in the whole. Every time Sinbad was always singing it. She's a brick house.
Oh, house guest. That's Cone has. Sinbad was in Cone Heads.
It was house guest.
It was house guest.
I remember House Guest. House Guest was good. That's back in there, Phil Hartman.
Oh, Sinbad, Phil Hartman. That's right.
They were awesome too.
I don't think I ever seen this movie. Oh, Jeffrey Jones is in it. Wasn't he in Howard the Duck?
I don't remember anybody else in the movie. I just remember Sinbad. He's funny.
And Phil Hartman, yeah.
And Phil Hartman. He's the guy that owns a house.
They better than house guests.
And it has the family that's falling apart, and Sinbad shows up and fixes his family.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Toy Story 3?
Yes, I saw it at the theater.
We did.
Yeah, we saw it at the theater with.
You know what? We at the end when the boogeyman,
yeah,
Oogie Boogie. At the end with Santa Claus, right? That kind of remind me it's not the end of Toy Story 3 when they were facing the furnace, because it was like, I think he's really gonna get rid of Santa before they jumped in and saved him. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, they were gonna get rid. Yeah.
This was getting serious.
They did sing that song.
They did.
The neat thing about Oogie Boogie, the end when they finally destroy him, where they rip off, because all he is he's a knapsack.
Oh, he's a knapsack, yeah.
With a bunch of bugs in it.
Like bugs in him, yes.
It reminds me of, so I've seen something like this. Once I found a dead snake, and the thing is, I thought the snake was alive because it's like moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Moving it, so I went over there and kind of hit it, kicked it a little bit, and the skin busted open, and all these maggots started pouring out.
Oh,
there were so many maggots in there eating it. It was moving it, and it stretched it out a little bit. I was like, wow.
Gross.
Oh, it's awesome. It's the most awesome thing I said. So, man, you could get so many maggots in you, you could become Oogie Boogie.
Whoa. So that's basically
Yeah.
that's what it was, Oogie Boogie.
Yep. Oogie Boogie was
Ooh.
that snake that I saw out in the field that kicked and it busted open with
Dang,
maggots
that's
pouring out.
gross.
Amazing, dude. I never seen so many maggots in my life. It was just almost solid maggots in it.
so so this is pretty cool that we start off the month of December
That wasn't on Halloween either.
with this
But
like
it was closer to Christmas.
is it a Halloween movie or
Yeah.
is it a Christmas movie?
But it's both.
It is both.
I mean,
Because
sit
it
down at
happens on
Halloween.
Christmas Eve, right? It ends with the Christmas Eve theme.
Yeah, so you could if you really wanted to, your kids would probably get upset, but you watch the first half during Halloween, and then you make them wait till you get to Christmas to play the rest.
Oh, it's like a 35 minutes episode each. Yes.
Yep. It'd be like, if you're not good, you're not going to get to watch the rest of it.
Wow. Yeah. Did
Yeah,
you watch
that's
this
just
on Disney
wrong.
Plus? Because this is like one of the first times I didn't
Oh
have
yeah,
to buy a movie.
I did watch this on Disney.
Yeah, I
Plus.
did watch it
Well,
on Disney
I watched
Plus.
it. I'm pretty sure I own the DVD, but it's not where I can get to it.
Yeah, it's so much easier with streaming. We talked about this before.
Yeah,
it's just
it
so
is.
convenient, you know?
Just click some couple keys, pop it up on your computer, watch it.
Yeah,
Good
you're
job.
like, oh, I gotta go poop now. You gotta take your phone into the bathroom. You can continue watching Nightmare Before
Plus, I was
Christmas.
happy this is a Disney movie because I was like, it's easier to watch it on Disney Plus. You know?
Yes.
Instead
it
of
is.
hunting for it somewhere else. I was like, it's a Disney movie. All you have to do is almost the first thing. You just turn on Disney Plus. It's like, oh, it's Christmas. Here's you. Which is funny though, because during Halloween, I think when they're showing it, you know, it pops up in the little screen. Look at all the movies we show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it must be. Well, they could advertise this twice. It's a Halloween movie
Yeah.
and a
Well,
Christmas
I
movie.
think they make most of their money on it though during Halloween.
Yeah. Because most of
what else are
the
you-
things is
What
Halloween.
else are you? Yeah, because the only other thing that pops up, because like if you watch this, they want to show you Hocus Pocus next.
Oh, yes. Is Hocus Pocus a Halloween movie? It gotta be, right? The
Yes.
witches?
Hocus Pocus is a Halloween.
I never
it's
seen
a
it.
very Halloween.
Yeah, I
Okay,
never
I've
seen Hocus
You never
Pocus.
seen Hocus Pocus?
I
Oh
never
my
seen
god!
Hocus
dude.
Pocus.
I don't know if it's good now, but when I was a kid, or younger, yeah, I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh.
I actually thought it was good. It probably sucks now.
Was it a musical like this one?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure. I know it
Because-
has three witches. No, it wasn't a musical. I think I would have remembered that.
Well, because like when you're not a big fan of musicals, right? Like besides
No.
The Greatest Showman
Well-
and I guess this movie.
I probably am. I just don't watch them.
Oh, that's
I mean,
interesting.
if you're the go, hey Shane, name me a musical that you hate. Sound of Music's the only one I never, and I never even seen the whole thing. It may be good. I started watching them like, yeah, I'm bored.
Well, I think it's pretty good, but I think
I'm
it's
sure you
because
do.
like I watch it as a kid.
You watch it as a kid, your mom loves it. Me,
Yes.
I'm like, is that Mary Poppins?
Yeah, but you watched The Greatest Showman. I didn't even know that was a musical.
Oh, I watched The Greatest Showman, and it was good.
And my sister told me about Moulin Rouge, and that's a musical.
Yeah, never seen it.
I never seen it either.
It's on my to get around to see, but it's not really like even on number one on my ticket. It's way down there.
But eventually, it's the eventually list, right?
Yeah, it's an eventually list. It's more kind of like if I had a girlfriend type, I would probably watch it, but I don't. So I'm sorry, Terminator and a bunch of other crap stuff on them, which I've actually seen. But I've already seen it and I got to get to it again list
Yes,
takes precedence over the list that I haven't ever seen because it's probably a chick flick and I haven't got to it yet.
I want to point out that, like, for people who listen to us on Spotify, right, that me and you are both wearing a Batman shirt because this is a Tim Burton movie. And it
Yeah.
feels like we have the same Batman symbol.
We do, man.
Yeah. It's just I'm wearing the
This is
black one, you're wearing the gray one.
It's like the best. Well, actually, my bat symbol's black. Your bat symbol's gray, but you got a black shirt and I got a gray shirt.
And you look
So
more like the
therefore-
Ben Affleck one with the gray.
Yeah.
Just like the black because I'm Asian.
I don't know what Batman you look like.
I wear black because I'm Asian.
Yeah. I don't get that.
Well, a lot of us wear black. A
Oh,
lot of
but
Asians wear
everybody
black. Back in
goth.
like I guess the 90s.
Okay, so what you're telling me is Asians are goth.
Some of them, and some of them can
By
be very
by
emo
saying
too.
that, it's because goths
Emo?
wear black. Hey,
Yeah.
I wear black at a funeral.
Well, yeah,
I actually wear a lot of black too.
but I did like it. This is I just mentioned earlier, Corpse Bride. This is a claymation, and Corpse Bride is animation. It make it look like claymation.
Okay, I get you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot it is. This is like a claymation company, which
It was
is
really
actually
good.
pretty cool.
It's
I
very
love
smooth.
Claymation. Claymation's awesome.
I can't remember the last time. The claymation stuff I probably seen was on Matt TV, like on TV, but not like a
Yeah,
movie.
and that's it. If do you even call this claymation? It's more like models and stuff.
Models, really?
I feel it is. I mean, it may be clay. I didn't feel like the characters were really made of clay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Like,
It
yeah,
looked
you're
like a
right.
little model. I'm
Like
sure they
little
use a little
models that
model
they
set
move. Yeah.
with puppets and so forth, and not the kind of puppets you see in that American movie where Team America.
Not that kind of. But no.
Yeah, not those. Those are string. Those are
Those
marionettes.
are string. Yeah, string puppets.
Dirty little marionettes.
But like, yeah, a lot of people on YouTube trying to like use their own toys and make a scene, and it's kind of like this kind of animation.
Yeah,
It's still animated in a way.
This is like the people do with Legos when they're, when you get bored, you pull your Legos out, get your little GoPro.
Oh, I've seen stuff like that. Yeah.
And
So
then
basically,
you're a
stop
loser, but
motion.
It's okay because if it looks cool,
Yeah.
nobody's really going to judge you.
This whole thing is stop motion. That's what that is.
Yes. Or yeah, assuming it's not computer.
Hey, it's well done. You know, it's not a
I
bad
don't think it's
movie.
computer though, because the way they like to do stuff, it doesn't look computer to me.
No, not at this time.
But
No,
that's the
no
thing,
way.
though. It's like the Lego movies, though. They look stop motion, like you think they're stop.
Yes.
But they're computer.
Their computer, yeah, they kind of make it like stop motion because it's Lego.
But I do like the stop motion look.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen the Lego movie?
Yeah, everything's awesome. You know
yes.
I did.
Yes, everything is awesome. What about the Batman Lego movie?
Yep, I did.
There's a very fast pace, man.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I pretty much. Yeah, that's the only Lego movies I've seen. Now I didn't see the second Lego movie.
Oh, okay.
That's on my to see list too.
That's probably
Way
higher than
above
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin
I was gonna
Rouge.
say because like
Yeah, it
yes.
is. Hey, they sing in these movies, so
Yeah, they do.
hey, look at that.
So all
musical.
kids movies are basically musicals, obviously. Think about it. You've seen Aladdin, right? That's a musical. Lion
No,
King is a musical.
I haven't seen Aladdin.
So
But I have
those
seen
things
The
are
Lion
musical.
King. Oh yeah, Pinocchio,
Oh yes, well Pinocchio is very musical. Yes.
very musical. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to be a real boy? Sucker.
I have a feeling this might be our shortest episode yet, but then this is a very short movie.
I know. Feels like we're reaching. We probably could go and dig out some toys and just redo the movie ourselves.
So let me
This is our
see.
version.
You know what?
Let's
Since
go
we
find
have
the soundtrack real quick.
how many? Okay, so this is a Tim Burton movie. He hasn't done any.
Yeah,
a lot
but he
of
only
animation.
produced it, didn't he? Who was the director on this? Was he the director?
Oh, I didn't think Henry
'Cause I thought he had a different. Yeah, I had a different director.
Oh, it's story by Tim Burton or produced
Yeah,
by
Tim Burton. He was the producer
Oh, but they still say Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas though.
because it was Tim Burton's creation. It's
Yes.
like all other movies. I mean, come on. I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula. Bram Stoker didn't direct it.
That's right.
He didn't even write the script, but he got his name.
It's
on
based on his book.
it. Exactly.
Ah.
Let me see that. So and so's book. I mean, come on. If you ever make a movie called God's Bible,
You know what? I think this and Corpse's Bride is probably the. Well, I never seen Corpse's Bride.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
either.
Frankenweenie.
And Frankenweenie, I told
That's
you about
also Disney.
that. It's also Tim Burton.
Yeah. Let's
Which
see.
is funny. I guess he didn't want to do Zero, so.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's
He
that's.
has an obsession with dead dogs.
He does, right? Like with this
Well-
and Zero,
Because usually they die.
they die quick and bring it back.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, you're right. We're reaching. There's nothing else that we can say about
So
this
what
movie.
else do you want to reach for?
I don't know, cause I was gonna make a like a thing about the mayor, right? Cause you didn't know what kind of doll that is, and I feel like to the Asian culture, there's like some kind of god, right? But it's instead of two facing, it's four facing. So
Really?
yeah, but I don't know. It's like a Buddhist thing, so I don't know too much about
Okay.
that. But like it feels like it's the emotion of the mayor at the time, right? It's
Yeah, I
either
mean, there's always
angry
been things.
or pleasant.
Yeah, it's like a toy almost. I mean, there's always things that you see that have the mask.
Yes.
Once this was, and then put on this mask. The other was just the funny thing is the normal mask, and it's the I'm scared of crap mask.
Yes.
You know.
And then
So-
it's the I guess it's the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing.
But did this movie come out during Christmas?
You know what? I could take a
It
look.
seems like he puts out a lot of movies during Christmas, and they're always kind of
Oh
scary.
no, October
Oh,
29th.
okay, so it was a Halloween movie.
It is a Halloween movie.
So that makes me wonder what was uh yeah, because he does a lot of Halloween stuff. Because I was thinking because this movie also makes me think of
Beetlejuice.
it does make me think of Beetlejuice because it's got all the little
Yeah.
things. Also, Sleepy Hollow.
I never seen Sleepy Hollow.
Oh God,
My sister tell me to see Sleepy Hollow too.
I
I
love
always
Sleepy
remember
Hollow.
the reason why she said like there's a little girl that Johnny Depp. There's a little girl in Sleepy Hollow, right? Or it's a little boy, a little kid. Or is it
We'll keep
Sleepy
talking.
Hollow?
I mean, no, it's got Johnny Depp and this girl that's a witch. I mean, it has some kids in it. But...
Ah, because she said she
Oh
described to me
yeah,
in some way like every time
well
before
yeah.
something scary happens, he put a little kid in front or something. I can't remember
I don't remember,
quite
but there is a
exactly.
little kid. It's supposed to be. I think it's Johnny Depp's character, and his mom was like a witch or something.
Ah, Sleepy
I don't
Hollow.
remember the whole story. It's
Okay.
been a while since I've seen it, but I remember that I saw it on Christmas.
You saw it on Christmas. Is this a Christmas movie?
No, not for. I meant
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow is not a Christmas
Oh,
movie,
it's Thanksgiving movie.
but it came out, and
Yeah.
I watched it on Christmas.
Oh,
So
okay.
the first time I ever saw Sleepy Hollow was on Christmas. So
Sleepy
I usually mix my Halloween and Christmas
Oh, it's
together. Next
Christina
year,
Ricci is in this movie.
yeah, oh yeah. So thinking
I keep
this
thinking it was
Christmas,
Helena Bonham Carter, but that's the other one. That's Corpse's Bride, and
she's in a lot of. You're right. But she also married Tim
she
Burton for
also
a short
married Tim
time.
Burton. That's right.
And then it's like, huh, you're not as scary as I thought you were. I'm leaving.
Emily Watson is also in Corpse's Bride. Huh. This is
Anyhow,
also
I
coming
mean,
Halloween. Yeah, right before Halloween, I
but like I
guess.
said, I always watch my Halloween movies during Christmas. So this year, I'm thinking about watching maybe The Exorcist on Christmas Eve. I'm not because I can't stand that movie. It's so fake looking. But
Well,
there's
we
got to be
do
something scary I can watch.
we do plan to have like a Christmas, I guess like a Christmas related theme, right? I know we did Batman Returns back a few months ago, so we're
Yeah,
not going to do that one again.
yeah, we're not going to have to see that one again.
No,
I mean, we can watch it. You don't have to do it. You can watch it if you want.
you can
to.
watch it, but we don't have to talk about it.
We're
Yeah,
just
because
not
we've
going to
already
talk
done
about
it,
it.
you know.
I mean, you could tell me I'll watch. You say, "Hey Shane, guess what I'll watch?" And I'll be
So,
like, "Oh, cool."
hold on.
I watched Iron Man 3.
Did Batman Return have a Santa in it? It
Yeah.
didn't,
Well, I
right?
had somebody dressed kind of like a Santa.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
okay.
I had that girl. I had that girl dressed up like Santa Claus, and then they threw her into the tree, and she died.
Oh, that's right. But not like a Santa Claus like this one. So this one is more of a Christmas movie than Batman Returns.
Yeah. So that's
Even
the
though it
funny
only
thing.
happened during like Christmas time, because they both have Christmas trees in this movie.
Yeah, I want to say this before we get too far away from it. So what did you find under the Christmas tree? Well, a dead bimbo.
Okay. Well,
I hope that offended somebody.
I hope not, because with that, I'm going to end this one right here. Thank you for watching this segment of our reviews. I hope you had a great time listening to us. Be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.